Welcome Pisces, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your full moon in Taurus reading. The full moon is also the lunar eclipse on the 28th of October, and the full moon ordinarily a culmination of an effort, an insight, or some energy lasts for a couple of days. The lunar eclipse, that is going to last for a couple of months. If there's a contact with any of your planets at 5 degrees Taurus, the aspect of the moon, or 5 degrees Scorpio, the degree of the sun, this will amplify the impact over much larger time into next year, quite possibly, depending on the planet or the area that's activated in your chart. So if you don't know the details of your chart, go to astro.com. That will be helpful for helping you to know what degrees of planets and where they're located. I've laid out the tarot. I'll clarify with the Velvet Moon Tarot and finish up with a couple of oracle cards. If you enjoy the reading along the way, please like, share with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Let's get started with your overall energy, Pisces, the Sun. The Sun is the happy card. It is the card that features, in this deck, it features a melanated child. And ordinarily there's always a child on horseback. Because this is the African tarot, there is a message in the mixed melanin that this child is displaying, I'm sure. But it really is about honoring your original gifts and talents, those skills that you came into the world with, those skills that you enjoy and can build upon, that you're willing to work hard because they come so naturally to you. And a time in your life when you exercise these talents without an agenda, without judgment, without expectation. So returning to that core, that spark of who you are and the potential of what you can do as a result of that deeper connection to your higher self, your potential self. This is a beautiful card of finding joy and sharing that joy with others, bringing the sun to any endeavor, to any collective enterprise, and elevating the energy and the sense of spiritual service that you're about. In your past, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Chariot card. It seems to me that legacy and spiritual inheritance, cultural inheritance, including family inheritance potentially, has been something you have been working towards for a while. I'm understanding from these cards that you are mastering your desire for security, stability, for generosity, for responsibility, not only to honoring your own gifts and talents as a portal to wealth and prosperity, but a way that you can give back to your community through the excess, through, in many ways, exhibiting who you are and how you obtain what you have gotten. You are aware that others have sacrificed for you so that you could have the opportunities that you have. And you may have received a concrete financial inheritance as a result of that legacy, or you may be in recognition and realization of the kind of cultural or ancestral legacy that you have experienced that has supported your journey towards your own abundance on your own terms, to the degree that you can give that back. In many ways, this show of the past is showing me that you have understood in the present moment how your life is not meant to look like the lives of others, and that you are honoring some ancestral divinity or ancestral inheritance that you have been privy to. You're recognizing that rather than solve the problems in your environment or your community, which you are uniquely capable of doing, you are focusing your intention on this larger opportunity to regenerate the kind of inheritance, the kind of legacy you've enjoyed, so that your focus on giving back is intentional, because you understand that your very existence here is predicated on the efforts of others, and that you are here as through passing the baton, if you will, continuing on with a legacy that you are feeling now clearly intended and liberated to pursue. This is really about being who you are, being free to be who you are, having earned that right, and that being supported by your past, your family, your culture, your ancestry in a way that is honoring your uniqueness, your individuality, that is not like the herd, that you are designed, you are intended to step away from the herd and be your unique self. There's a strong encouragement here to identify whatever ancestor, deity, or divine energy that you are resonating to as an expression of this ability to give back in a specific way. Whatever way you identify, you are contributing to financial abundance, material security and comfort, stability of your collective, your family, your tribe. In the present, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so I see you teaming up, partnering with someone who similarly recognizes the opportunity to generate this ancestral legacy, who is coupled with you in a focus on stability and security, on realizing abundance, on maximizing wealth. And this wealth is defined in whatever way is necessary to you, but it is generative. And this is about not only enjoying the rewards of your efforts, but of making that available to your community in a way that is ongoing, that builds on itself, that doesn't detract, doesn't deplete. You are in some way an initiate or an apprentice of a business. Perhaps it is a business that one or the other of your team, your partnership, inherits or starts, that is about learning the skills that will contribute to this legacy. And as your willingness to undertake this role, no matter how small it appears to be, your exposure to this is allowing the universe to provide opportunities in a different way than what you may have experienced in the past. So this is providing you and a partnership that you're involved in, a team that you're involved in, a collective or a community, to build something that will last long, build something permanent, if there is such a thing as permanence, build something that will benefit and continue to generate the stability over the long haul. But it's something you're now willing to work at. despite the mastery, the understanding that you've already gained, the skills that you have collected that contribute and nominate you to this position of apprentice, to beginner, to initiate. And this is helping to provide you with a way to regenerate this legacy and build it afresh on your own terms. The future, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. In many ways, you have had to look at your pattern of behaviors, look at patterns of restriction, actions, words that have contributed to a sense of failure, a sense of repeating a negative pattern in your relationships, perhaps. And this can have arisen from your family of origin, your conditioning. This can be a part of a personal or family legacy that you've inherited. But at this point, you're really using your ability to work hard, to be disciplined, to develop the resources that you've been given to overturn, to gain the courage to look at this pattern, to understand deeply what this pattern is about, how you may have given away your power or your love with a false expectation that someone else could provide for you something that you can provide for yourself and others. You're really understanding that these lessons, as painful as they've been, and they've been pretty painful, this largest is allowing you to gain the courage and skills to release this pattern, to let go of relationships, experiences that are not serving you anymore. This need to meet the expectations of others has actually hurt you in some way and caused you to repeat a experience of failures, of incompletion, of even being exploited, being used without realizing it, believing that you were going to gain something for yourself in ministering to the needs of others. Understanding this pattern is key to receiving this fortune that the universe is offering to you. And the universe is offering you this fortune as a result of your willingness to do the work to understand where you have erred in giving your power away to those who were not matched with you, to those that didn't share your vision, to those that weren't willing to put in the work that you clearly are able and willing to put into. This can be overturning some aspect of your family legacy or past that was very hurtful, in a way in which you felt excluded from your past, that you're now gaining the enthusiasm because of these opportunities to understand that this is your legacy. This is your destiny. This is 3 10s in a row. That's you spinning the wheel over and over again, and you start with legacy. You were born into inheritance, abundance, and your hard work has created opportunities that the universe is now gifting you to truly build what reflects you and your intentions. And this is helping you to release this unfortunate past, these unfortunate experiences of rejection, failure, heartache, disappointment. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Pentacles here in the present with the the 6 of Swords and the Death card. I love it. So you, in releasing this painful past, this experience of suffering, of offering your gifts to those, not just individuals, but organizations, teams that don't share your vision or are not willing to work as you are towards your vision. You're releasing those and you are moving on. This is you really having to get to a place where you understand no matter what the trappings are, no matter how grand it appears, no matter how luxurious the setting, that this is not yours. This does not belong to you. That what belongs to you is what you now are able to create as the result of a powerful legacy you've inherited. You're moving on from the illusion of wealth, the illusion of excess, the illusion of luxury, towards something that has greater meaning, deeper understanding of who you are and what is possible, and the ability to release things that don't match who you are inside. Not just the trappings of what you want to be. So this is a phenomenal transition that you're going through right now, and this is not unusual for this lunar eclipse in Taurus. I certainly would encourage you to look at your chart if it's available to you, to look at any individual planets that may be sparking this. Particularly the energy of Uranus is bringing in opportunities to change things that you know you must change, and you can do it as gently and as compassionately to yourself as possible. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey Oracle card to finish this up, and out flips Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And I'm also going to pull a Language of Flowers oracle, and over flips the cyclamen, and the key word is resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. Thank you, Pisces, as always, for a beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.